Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a loop, living the same life over and over again, but nothing changes? Like you're grinding, but your progress just feels almost like non-existent. Man, I've been there and I realized the problem. The problem was that I wasn't doing one simple, secret, daily Stoic ritual that I honestly believe every one of you should be doing because it's practical and it fucking works. So if you want to break out of the loop you feel like you're stuck in, and you want to find out what this secret Stoic ritual is, make sure to watch till the end. Okay, bro, before I share the secret ritual with you, I need you to understand why you feel like you're stuck in a loop. So let's take a second and reflect on your past week. How many new things did you do versus how many old repetitive things did you do? How many times did you eat dinner around the same time? How many times did you wake up and immediately go scroll through your phone? How many times did you hit the gym in the exact same way? Here's the reason I'm asking you this. All these actions might seem random or meaningless to you, but if you look closer, you're gonna notice a pattern. You're gonna notice that you're doing the same things at the same times in the same ways without even realizing it. Every time you eat dinner at 7 p.m. or hit that snooze button 3 times before getting out of bed, you think it's your decision. But is it? Or is it just your habits taking over? If you're wondering why your life feels like a loop, the answer is simple. You feel like this because it is. What you need to realize is that you and me, we're creatures of habits. When you do something repeatedly for a long enough period of time, it becomes a habit. And once it's a habit, your brain puts it on autopilot. That's why even without thinking, you somehow always end up eating dinner at the same time or scrolling through your phone the same way every night. This isn't necessarily a bad thing though. It's just how we're wired as human beings. In fact, if you learn how to use this function of human nature to your advantage, then you can start creating a loop that you actually enjoy. That's where the secret ritual comes in. So if you want to break out of the loop, you need to learn how to consciously review, identify, and tweak the bad habits in your life that you're doing on autopilot by reviewing your life. And this is powerful, guys. Before I consistently reviewed my life, I basically felt like a zombie moving through life. I was very pessimistic. You wouldn't want to be around me. I would constantly make the same mistakes over and over again, and then blame the world for my life rather than taking responsibility. And overall, I really did not enjoy who I was. In fact, I disliked my life so much that every second I had free time, I would obsessively divert my attention into distractions in the form of porn, gaming, TV shows, drugs. And looking back, the craziest part of all this is that in the moment, I didn't even realize the levels of escapism I was engaging in. Many of you watching this are probably going through the exact same thing. And if you are, I can guarantee you that reviewing your life is the secret you need, because without it, you will never be able to see how you're actively sabotaging your life. And I know this because I didn't see it. Even though I didn't like my life, I didn't really consciously recognize it. Even though every second of free time I got, I was basically running away from my life. I still had desires of wanting to be great, as I'm sure you do too. And I didn't realize that my actions every day were actually moving me away from what I really wanted, which was to be great and obviously love my life. But once I implemented this habit, I started seeing all the ways I was sabotaging my life. And I was horrified, to put it lightly, but also humbled, because for the first time, I had to take responsibility for my actions and the life I was living. And this was what pushed me to start changing what I was doing, day after fucking day. Fast forward to today, I'm definitely not saying I'm perfect. I still have issues and negative habits I'm working on improving, but I'm significantly better off. In fact, I can easily say I love my life and am moving towards my dreams. I can easily say I feel alive, and I can easily say I have actually become a pretty positive individual, which is a great place to be in, and the place you will be in after you implement this Stoic ritual. Now, if you have any brief questions, put them in the comments below. And if you're really serious and you want me to personally help you out with any issues you're having trouble with, sign up for a free 15-minute consultation with me. Also, if you want a free ebook that I made to specifically help you reach your goals quicker, make sure to sign up for my email list as well. You can find the links to both of these in the description and the pinned comment down below. All right, bro. Now that you understand why your life feels like it's stuck in a loop and how reviewing your life is the way to break out of it, let's get to the real shit. The reason you clicked on this video. How to review your life. The method I've found most effective is to break it down into 4 parts. a daily review, weekly review, monthly review, and yearly review. By consistently reflecting at these times, you're going to be holding yourself accountable. You're going to be spotting patterns, and you're going to be correcting negative habits in your life before they spiral out of control and create more negative cycles you don't want to be in. So for your daily review, at the end of each day, I want you to ask yourself, what went well today? What didn't? What can I improve tomorrow? It's honestly really simple, and it may not seem like it's that important, but this is powerful. Don't sleep on this. By asking these simple questions over the years, I've been able to learn so much about my actions, and as a result, I've been able to catch and correct mistakes I was making, sometimes in real time. Now, your weekly review is about looking at the bigger picture. It's about reflecting on your goals. So you want to ask yourself, did I move closer to what I want this week? Where did I slip up? Also, you want to use this time to plan actionable steps for the next week. For the monthly review, you're going to do a deeper dive. You're going to be asking yourself, what progress have I made towards my long-term goals? Are there any habits that held me back this month? How do I want to engage next month differently? This is the perfect time for you to start identifying bigger recurring patterns that are holding you back. And finally, the yearly review. This is your chance to zoom out completely. This is your chance to evaluate everything that took place within the year. Questions you should be asking yourself usually look like, how did I grow this year? Did I get closer to the life I want? What lessons can I carry into next year? Now, I know this might seem tedious, and I get it. There will be times you don't want to do this. But just remember, this habit is the difference between living in a loop you hate and living in a loop you love. By constantly reviewing your life, you're taking control of your story and making sure every chapter gets better than the last. Now, at this point of the video, you're ready to start changing your life. But if you want an extra boost to help you structure your day effectively so you can maximize your productivity, make sure to check out this video next, where I walk you through everything you need to know about how to build a perfect $0 daily routine.